If you're just joining, go ahead and get on your mat. Go ahead and lie down. And just take a moment here just before we start our class at 9 o'clock. Just to rest for a moment, even though a lot of us just got up. Just take a nice quiet moment. Okay, so we've got about 10 people, so we're going to get started. Good morning, whoever's joining in. I loved the picture on Facebook. I think that was from last summer. And if you were in that class, the post on Facebook and Instagram, everyone looks so focused. And yay, Emma, with your eyes closed. So that was a toes pose, which we've done almost every class. Shout out to everybody, Adrian, Rebecca, Freya, Charlotte, Emma. Good job working on your crow. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's see. So let's get started in a seat. Oh, and another thing I just realized is the whole right and left thing is totally messed up. I thought you guys were mirroring me, and depending on how your phone is and how you're looking at it. So I'm really just going to say one side and then the other today, because I realized everyone's right and left is my side or whatever, so don't worry about it. So anyway, good morning everyone, welcome to yoga. Come to your comfortable seated position, your easy pose. This is my easy pose. The other choice would be to have your legs crossed, as long as you have a nice straight back and you can really access your abdomen and your breathing. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose and let it out through the mouth. We're going to let March and April go. Okay, here we go. Inhale through the nose and exhale out March and April. They're over. We've got May, we've got June, we've got warm weather coming, we've got healthy times coming. So now let's continue on 4 more times using the inhale through our nose and then exhale through the nose. And we're going to start today with our wisdom mudra. We'll be using this a couple times in class. So mudra is a hand gesture, and every different time you make a little shape, you're creating different energy. So wisdom is thumb to point your finger and thumb to point your finger. And just rest those on your legs. And we'll do 4 breaths all together. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the nose, keeping the shoulders relaxed and taking an inward gaze. Once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose, long and sustained. Once again, inhale through the nose. And this time, hold it at the top. Hold. Another sip of air. Hold. Exhale. And land. Last time, inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. Another sip of air. Hold. Exhale. And let it land. Great. We'll start today taking one hand up and over, finding the outside of your ear, and gently tip your head as your ear goes towards your shoulder. The opposite hand, fingertips reaching towards the floor. Can you lengthen your spine, engage the front core, and release and stretch the side of the neck. Deep breath in. Exhale, tilt the ear towards the shoulder. Releasing the hand, arm up and over. Bend into that elbow as your eye gaze goes towards your hand. Straight ahead. And lifted. And then gently drop forward. Your third eye towards the floor, fingertips towards your toes. Inhale. And on the exhale, roll up your spine. Other side. Hand outside the ear, tipping the ear towards the shoulder. Opposite fingers reaching towards the floor, pulling up in the front body. Nice long spine. Breathe here. the floor. And then slowly roll up. Turning on your mats, extending your legs straight out in front of you. So this is called staff pose in yoga. Nice long spine. Notice, to have a nice long spine, you're going to pull up in the front as well as lengthen the back body. Arms reach forward, nice and long. And reach towards your flexed toes. Fingertips to your ankles or all the way towards your toes. Drop your head towards, nose towards your knee, and stretch. Good morning, hamstrings. And release, scoop the arms up and open. Nice shoulder rolls up and down. Hands to your shoulders, elbows rotate the shoulders. Arms up and over. Right arm up and over. Now, with your wisdom mudra, wrap your two-piece fingers around your big toe. Lift up that leg. Wisdom mudra on this hand. I don't know if you can see that there we go. And then look towards your wisdom mudra. For 5, flex the ankle, send energy out your heel. 4, instead of rounding the spine, lengthen, use your front body. 3, 2, 1, arm up and over, cross the wrists, and bring your nose towards your knee. And then reach up and open. Once again, other side, shoulders up and down, hands to the shoulders, rotate the elbows, opening up the sternum. Arms circle up and over. Opposite hand to the opposite foot. Pick the heel up, twist, wisdom mudra with that opposite hand. Don't round the spine, lengthen for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm up and over, cross at the wrist, nose towards your knee. Breathing here. And release, lift, and open. Placing the feet on your mat, arms reaching forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, rolling all the way down onto your backs. Bringing both knees into your chest, make a nice little circle on your sacrum, massaging the low spine, and then making a nice little circle the other way. Taking a hold of one leg, knee into your chest, other leg straight down the mat. Breathing here. And then make little circles with your ankle, 3 circles one direction, moving the fluid around in your ankle, and 3 circles the other way. Gently now turn out. So my opposite hand is going to go up on O, and then my knee is going towards my elbow or my upper arm. For 5, 4, 3, I actually can go back to that quiet music until we get to our core. 2, 1. Now cross that knee over your body. Supine twist. I call this the licorice pose. Feeling nice and twisted. Keep both shoulders down on the mat, and your eye gaze looks towards your straight arm. Slowly come back to center. Lengthen that leg straight up to the ceiling. Lift your nose towards your knee. Hover the opposite leg for 5. Strong core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees into your chest. Little circle on your sacrum and a little circle the other direction. Other side, lengthen the opposite leg down and bring that knee into your chest. And just breathe here for a moment. And then 3 gentle circles with your ankle and foot, one direction. And then 3 times the other way. Loosen up the ankle, spread that fluid around. Gently opening up, turn out, opposite arm over your head as that knee goes towards. So I feel like I'm in a really high passe, although it's not correct placement, but really folding in that hip joint. And now crossing over the body, supine twist, opposite hand to the top of the knee, and your eye gaze looks out over your straight arm. So really twisted. This opens up the space in your spine. And sometimes you hear a little crack, crack, crack. Coming back to center, pointing the foot, lengthen the leg straight up. Breathing here. Lift nose towards your knee. Hover the opposite leg for 4, 3, 2, 1. Both knees into your chest. Make a little circle on your sacrum and a little circle the other way. Here we go. Ready for your core this Friday morning, May 1st? Let's do it. Here we go. One leg in, straight over the head. Grab the ankle. Other leg is hovering an inch or two. Lift your nose towards your knee. Starting for 4. We're here for 4. Point the toes. 2, 1. Switch scissor straight legs. 2, now in 2s. And 1, 2, 1. 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the head lifted. Now bring the opposite leg up. Flex the feet this time. Keep the upper body lifted. Can you lift your shoulder blades? Here we go. 4s, 2, 1. Starting 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch 4. Keep the head lifted. 2, 1. Switch 1, 2, 1. 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8 more for fun. 2, 3. Lift your shoulder blades higher. 6. I lost my count. Knees in. Release the head. Lengthen the legs straight up. Flex the feet. Lift your upper body and your shoulder blades. Reach your hands towards your toes. Doesn't matter if you're touching. Then lower arms overhead. Hands and arms hover 1 inch. Bring it up. Again, lower the head, just the arms and the legs. Lift it up. Try to touch your toes. Flex the feet. And lift. Again, lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. Knees in, relax the head. If at any time your neck starts to bother you, you can always put your head down or have your hands behind your head for support. We'll do that 4 more times, pointing the toes. Here we go. Legs straight up. Reach your fingers towards your toes so your shoulder blades are lifted. Arms and legs and head lower, but your head, your feet and your arms don't touch. Now lift everything up. Try to touch your toes. 4 more times. 1, 2, lift, 2, 1, 2, point the feet, 2, lower, and lift, and lower, and lift. This time we're going to hold. Lower 1, 2, hold 3, 4. Everything's hovering just 2 inches. 6, 7, lift, reach for your toes. Knees in. Little circle on the sacrum, and a little circle the other way. We're going to do classic bicycle today. So release your hands on your knees and interlace your fingers behind your head. Lengthen one leg down the mat as it hovers. Opposite elbow towards your knee. We're going to do 8 pointed, 8 flexed. Here we go. 7, 8. Switch 1, 2. Bicycle 3, 4. These are your side obliques. 7. Flex the feet for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Point the toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. You got this. 6, 7. One more set. I promise. Point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Bring your knees in. Okay, I feel that. Little circle and a little circle the other way. Rock and roll up. Place your feet on your mat. And take your hands and turn them so your fingertips are reaching towards your hips. We're going to stretch the front side of the body after doing all of those nice bicycles. So lift. This is called a reverse tabletop. My fingers are pointing towards my heels. My eye gaze goes to the ceiling. Feel that in the shoulders and the core. Open. 2, 3, 4. Lower. Bring yourself into a little ball. Round the spine. Once again, reverse the tabletop. We're going to add just a little leg kick here. Here we go. Knee in, kick the ceiling, knee in, lower. Knee in, kick the ceiling, knee in. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower the hips. Make yourself into a little ball round the spine. And slowly come out of it. Core is done. Good job. Come on into your tabletop, everyone. So important. Our first drill on yoga pose of the day. Spread all 10 fingers really nice and wide. I like to say you have 8 pieces of pie between your 8 fingers. Your middle finger pointed towards the front of your mat. Long spine. Pie on your back. Glass on your head. Press into your palms. And particularly press into your thumb and your pointer finger. So there's no air under that space. Or no air, no space under that area. Lengthen here. Adding cow and cat. Bend the elbows, bring your heart through, look up. Round the spine, scared cat, drop the head. With our breath, inhale cow. Exhale, scared cat, drop the head, curve the spine. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Adding on, exhale cat. Keep the contraction, sit back on your heels. Forearms to the floor. Once again, inhale cow. Exhale cat. Hold the contraction, sit back on your heels. Forearms to the floor. Dancing lion. So come back to your tabletop. Sit back on one heel. Switch to the other. Come forward into one shoulder and then the other shoulder. So you're making a nice little circle. So dancing lion. Heel, heel, shoulder, shoulder. This should feel good. Breathing heel, heel, exhale, shoulder, shoulder. Let's go the other way. Inhale, heel, heel, shoulder, shoulder. Heel, heel, shoulder, shoulder. Come back to center. Down, right toes tuck under. Extend the legs straight back. Can you lengthen the back of that knee for your arabesque? Ankle is flexed. Toes pointing towards the floor. Try not to turn out here. Take your opposite arm. Reach it forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Other side, toes tuck under. 3-legged table. Lengthen the leg. Keep looking forward. Release the opposite arm for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Right away, pointer dog. One leg, one arm. Press into the palm. Stay here or bend the knee and reach your fingers towards the ankle or grab a hold of it. Then if you have it, kick the ankle into the hand. Look up, arch the spine for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release with control. Pointer dog. Tabletop. Well done. Other side. Notice I keep my foot flexed the whole time. Here we go. 3-legged table. Pointer dog. Breathe here. Bend the knee. Reach for the ankle. Keep the foot flexed. Kick the ankle into the hand. And then slowly look up so you're creating a beautiful arch in your back for 4, 3, 2. With control. Pointer dog and tabletop. Take your knees nice and wide. Point your big toes. Sit back towards your heels as your big toes connect. And reach your hands to the front of your mat. Child's pose. Third eye, your wisdom and intuition touches your mat. Now, take your palms together and bend your arms so your thumbs will find the back of your neck. Should feel a nice stretch in your triceps here. We'll be here for 4, excuse me, 3, sitting back into your hips in child's pose, 2, and 1. into tabletop. And then with tabletop, so downward dog is a little bit wider than tabletop. So take one step with one hand, one step with other, tuck your toes under, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So our first downward facing dog of the practice, I always like to take a moment to just sort of pedal out my feet, walking the dog. So go ahead and feel into that. Sorry, when I go upside down and talk, I need to take a sip of water. Okay, so now let's do that 4 times slow, 8 times fast to get our heart rate going. So bend one knee, and then the other. Excuse me, bend one knee, and then the other. Now do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. Slow. 1. Melt one heel, and then the other. 3, 4. Do it fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Melt the heels. Now, this is called bear pose. Lift your heels, bend your knees so your knees are hovering just a couple of inches. Look forward, use your core. Think of that cat back for 4. Press into your hands. Do you feel it in your toes? Lift the heels. 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips, melt the heels. Piking yourself forward to a high push-up. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Pick up the right leg. 4 and lower. Pick up the left leg. 3 and lower. 2, 1. Lower yourself all the way down. Your fingertips will find the floor outside your mat. Extended baby cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate a shoulder. Inhale, lift. Rotate the opposite shoulder. Inhale, lift, and lower yourself all the way down. Go ahead, push back once again to a child's pose. Just get off of your hands for a moment. Breathing here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of it. Tabletop. Tuck the toes under. One step with one hand. Downward facing dog. So we're going to do that series we've been working on where we do downward dog, heels right and left. Plank, heels right and left. Forearm plank, heels right and left. And then we'll start going the other direction. Great for the upper body. So here we go. Downward facing dog. Heels to the right. Excuse me. Center. Heels to the left. And center. Pike forward, high plank. Heels to the right. And center. Heels to the left. And center. Forearm plank. Looking forward. Heels to the right. And center. Heels to the left. Now, I'm going to add on this today. Take your heels one direction. Side plank on your forearm. Can you do this? The trick is to keep looking down because it's a tricky little balance for 4. Great. 3, 2, back to forearm plank. Totally different set of muscles. Other forearm, rotate the heels. Reach the arm up. Keep looking at your bottom arm for 4, 3, 2, 1. Through that in there, back to forearm plank. Lower the hips. Sphinx pose. Lift, open up the front body, point the toes. Breathing, and lower yourself all the way down. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Point your pointer fingers. This is your shark fin. Inhale, lift upper body, legs, shark pose for 4. This is your arabesque muscle. 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms forward. Wonder Woman, Superman for 4, 3, 2. Back to shark. Interlace opposite hand on top. 4, 3. Lift the chest. 2. Lower all the way down. Hands to your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck toes under, high plank. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Well done, everybody. Let's flow. Walk your hands to the front, your feet to the front of your mat towards your hands. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, gentle ragdoll sway. Bend in the knees. So right now my feet are pretty wide apart. My head is heavy. I'm made of rags. Release your hands from your elbows. Slowly roll up your spine. Stacking the lower cervical, middle thoracic, upper, arms, eye gaze lifts, hands to your heart, and Tadasana, mountain pose. Let's start at the front of our mats. This time bring your feet together in parallel first, hands to your heart, releve, lift. Notice how strong you are, all that back and core work, strong legs, strong front body. Reach your arms straight up, stay in releve for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, release, forward fold. Halfway lift, hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. We get to go the whole series to the left now. Heels to the left and center. Heels to the right and center. Pike forward, high plank. Heels to the left and center. Heels to the right and center. Left forearm down, forearm plank. Heels to the left and center. Heels to the right and center. Here's that forearm side plank. Reach, keep looking down, arm reaches up. Hold 4, 3, 2, forearm plank. Other side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearm plank, hold, look forward, lower the hips. Sphinx pose, lift the heart, all the way down. This time, hands under your shoulders right away, tuck the toes under, strong legs, high plank, downward facing dog. Big toes to touch. Lift the right leg straight up, three-legged dog. Kick energy out your heel, lengthen the leg. Bend the knee, bring your nose towards your knee, curve your spine, think of cat back. Inhale, three-legged dog. 2 more times, nose to knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time, bring the leg all the way through. Place it between your hands, runner's lunge. Take a couple of breaths here, just sort of rock forward and back. Move around into those hips. Then come to the tips of your fingers. Release your hands, crescent lunge. Breathing here. Now, this is a new one today. We're going to add a twist. It's a tricky little balance. If your right leg is forward, you're going to take your left arm forward and twist and look over your back right arm and look towards your right fingers. Drop the right arm down, circle, and lift. Once again, inhale, twist, stay in your lunge. Drop the arm down and around. Here we go. Inhale, stay in your lunge. Exhale. One more time, it's a tricky one. Inhale, exhale. Breathe here. Warrior 2. Take up your warrior 2. Arms in the letter T. Eye gaze over your front fingers. Keep the lunge for 3, 2, flip the palm, reverse. Do you remember the reverse triangle? Straighten the front leg. Breathe here. Cartwheel the arms all the way down. Runner's lunge. Pick up the right foot. No sound. Don't drag the leg. Three-legged dog. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Pike forward, high push-up. Lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Push back, child's pose. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat every time I go upside down. So take a couple of breaths here. That's our flow today. So we'll do that exact same flow on the other side. Great job, everyone. Here we go. Come back, tabletop, downward facing dog. Big toes to touch, left leg straight up. Lengthen, three-legged dog with the left leg. Inhale, bend the knee, bring your nose towards your knee, think of that cat back. 2 more times, inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, nose to knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Nose to knee, this is called hanging plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bring the leg all the way through, runner's lunge. Just take a couple breaths here, going forward and back. And come to the tips of your fingers. Crescent lunge, arms straight up. So notice in crescent lunge, really want to bend into the front leg, and that back heel is lifted. Takes a lot of quad strength. Strong front body. Breathe here, shoulders down. So make sure your shoulders aren't up by your ears. Relax the shoulders. As the arms are straight, the palms face each other. Breathing here. Now, left knee is forward, so right arm goes forward as my eye gaze goes back towards my left hand. For 3, tricky little balance. 2, 1, drop the arm. Runner's lunge. Here we go. Inhale, twist. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, twist. Arm circles, crescent. Last one. Twist and crescent lunge. Open up, warrior 2. So warrior 2, I keep a lunge in that front leg. Back leg is straight, arms in a letter T, and you look out over your front fingers. For 3, 2, turn the palm to face the ceiling. Draw a rainbow to the back of the room. Eye gaze to the floor. Straight ahead. And lifted. Straighten the front leg. There's that reverse triangle we did last week. Then cartwheel the arms all the way down. Runner's lunge. Picking up the left foot really smoothly. 3-legged dog. Breathe here. Lower the left toes to meet the right. Hike forward, high push-up. Lower all the way down. Inhale, point the toes, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under, high push-up. Pike back, downward facing dog. This time, walk your hands to the back of your mat towards your toes. Take a nice forward fold here. Take your left hand, place it in the middle of your mat, in between your feet. Take your right arm out to the side. Keep your knees bent. And then twist your body as your eye gaze looks towards your right hand. Now, straighten the right leg. Feel that stretch up the back into the hamstrings. For 3, 2, replace the right hand with where the left hand was. Left arm out to the side. Twist. And then slowly straighten the left leg so you're really twisted here. Come back to center. Roll all the way up. Feet together. Releve. Hands to your heart. And Tadasana. So let's do our balancing series. Pressing into your left foot. Lift your right leg all the way up. Flex the right ankle. So it's different in yoga is when I flex this ankle, it sends a message to my left ankle to keep me really strong. So we flex our feet a little bit more in yoga than obviously we do in ballet. Now, my right knee is up. Take your left hand, wrap it around that right knee. Wisdom Mudra with your right hand. Here's the twist we've been working on. Extra challenge. Look towards your Wisdom Mudra with your right hand. If you engage your core and lengthen your back, you'll find it a little easier. For 3. Great. 2, 1. Now, slowly come back to center. Release the right knee. Kick the right leg straight out. For 4, 3, 2. Step to the middle of your mat. Tree pose. Left hand to left ankle. I'm going to turn and face you. And bring that foot to the inside of your leg. Hands to your heart. Elbows lifted. Try not to drop the elbows. If you press the hands together, engages the upper back. Wisdom Mudra. Grow your branches. Extra challenge. Look up. Super extra challenge. Releve. and fall out of it. Okay, coming back, facing, bringing that right knee in again. You can do what we just did, or peace fingers around your right toe. Lengthen the right leg, flex the ankle. Wisdom Mudra. Here it is with the twist. Go ahead and try it. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Can you twist a little more? 1, come back to center. Release the foot. Inhale, releve. Exhale, lower the heels, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Step back, downward facing dog. This time, keep your heels lifted as you walk your hands back towards your toes, bend your knees, and we end in our yogi squat pose. Yogi's toes pose. Lengthen the spine, bring your hands to heart center. This is what was in the picture today. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms straight up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the hands away. Flex the wrist and the palms for 4. You got this. Feel it in the ankles. 3, 2. Slowly come out of it. Knees to your mat. Tap your toes out and loosen up the ankles. Okay. Crow pose. So remember, crow pose, we're doing this every Friday. 10 fingers. We combine the elbows and the arms of our cobra. We combine strong core, like doing a cat. And then, of course, we have to have really strong hamstrings, so lift those toes towards our derriere. So let's set it up. Come back onto your toes. Toes pose. Now, take the knees wide. I feel like I'm in like a first position squat. Hands, so important. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Now, just like in cobra, bend the elbows. Lift up. Your knees will find the top of your arms, even almost to your armpits. Secret, look forward. Use your core. Pick up one foot, and then maybe the other. Hold here. Can you straighten your arms a little more for 4? Keep looking forward. Don't look down. Then you'll go into a forward somersault. 3. Use your core. 2, 1. Come on back. Hopefully some of you got it today. Okay, forward fold, back of your mat. That felt good. Slowly roll up. Parallel first, releve. And lower the heels. Whole thing other side. Take your left knee into your chest. Flex the ankle. Now, a lot of times we tend to sit in our hips, pull up and out. There's that length, that puppet string. Lengthen all the way through the crown. Right hand outside. First we start with the knee bend. Wisdom Mudra. Here's the twist. Extra challenge. Eye gaze towards your left. Wisdom Mudra. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick the left leg straight out for 4, 3, 2. Step to the middle of your mat. Right hand, right ankle, tree pose, other side. Hands to your heart. Try not to sit in the hip. Pull up and out of it. Wisdom Mudra. Grow your branches. For 4, 3, 2. Extra challenge. Look up. Slowly come out of it. Release the right foot. Left knee into your, I'll try to stay in the light. Left knee into your chest. You can repeat or right peace fingers around the left big toe. Kick the left leg straight out. Wisdom Mudra, left arm. Now, can you look and see your left Wisdom Mudra? For 4, 3, 2. Twist a little farther. Slowly come out of it. And release. Let's just add a releve here. And lower. Forward fold. Lengthen. Step back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Keep the heels lifted. you close your eyes. If you start to fall, just open your eyes. And then try to close your eyes. And open your eyes. One more time. Close your eyes for 4, 3, 2. Just distract from the burn of the ankles. Open your eyes, release your knees, and tap your toes out. So closing your eyes to balance is so challenging. So go ahead and try that anytime you're doing a balance. Okay, my friends, let's meet in a nice wide a la seconde, a terre on the floor. Well done. One hand in front, one hand behind. Lift the hips, slide the heels out. So I'm sure a lot of you may be feeling this. If you don't do this stretch a lot, it really is extra challenging because we're opening up the legs and we mostly are walking parallel. So we need to really work on this every day to keep our dance bodies going. So lift the hips, slide it out. Arms to first, arms to second. One direction, draw your rainbow up and over and reach your hands towards your toes. Come back to center, arms on O and open. Make it a dance, lovely port de bras over the other direction. Reach. Come to center and lift. Once again, reach up and over. And center and lift and open other way. Feels so good. And center, lift, open, flex or point your feet depending on whether you roll or not. I roll, so I flex. Slowly walk it down, one hand at a time. Dropping your nose towards the floor. Breathing here. 8 counts for 8, 7. Now, if you're all the way down, remember what we did in the beginning? Bring your hands together for your palms to touch. Then bend your elbows and put your thumbs behind your neck. Release whatever hands you had and slowly walk your hands back up. Lift, arms on O, and hold, hold, open, and down. Bring the legs together. And feet on the mat. Knees are bent, long spine, arms reach forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower all the way down. Breathing, inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, push into your feet. Return to a seat. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, reach forward. Once again, lift and lower. Arms over the head. Reach. Return to a seat. Knees into your chest. Hands under your knees. Open up the chest. Release the hands. Lengthen, jackknife. You're here for 4. Last thing, 3, I promise. 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Beautiful. Bring your right knee into your chest. Move it around. And reach over. Supine twist. Reach the right arm out. Look towards your right fingers as the right knee goes to the left side of your mat. Come back to center. Upside down split. Point the toe. Stretch. Notice all the stretch you've created in this last 45 minutes. Switch other side. Left knee in. Supine twist. Look over towards your left hand. Notice how much more space you have in your low spine. With all the sitting we've been doing during our stay at home, our low spine, it takes us, so try to always open this up. This feels so good. Back to center, lengthen up, and slowly lower both knees into your chest. Wrap your two-piece fingers around your big toe, thumb around your big toe, and then happy baby, knees rock side to side. Another you can do is straighten one leg as you tip one way, and then straighten the other, and straighten one leg and rock to one side, and then the other, and then straighten both legs, stretch. Can your toes touch the floor? Hold, breathe, and knees into the chest. Place your feet on the mat. I'm going to move forward just a little bit. Bend, first reach your fingertips towards your heels, then bend your arms so your palms face each other, robot arms. Slowly lift the hips, lower back, middle back, lift all the way up into our bridge pose. Interlace your hands under your low back, shimmy the shoulders. Breathe here for 4, lift the hips, 3, 2, and then slowly release. And then bring the soles of your feet together into butterfly. Right hand to your heart, left hand to your low belly. And you can stay like that for your Shavasana, or if you'd rather have the classic dead man's pose, with our legs straight out and our arms over the head, making a V with your arms and your legs. You can also be in the fetal position on your side. It's a nice rainy day, so we'll be here for 2 minutes while we allow the body to get stronger by resting. So, quieting your minds, resting your bodies, open your hearts, and Shavasana. Gently bringing your knees into your chest. Take your right arm, circle it up and over. It finds the space above your head. Rolling to your right side, so we'll all meet in the fetal position, and we'll take one breath here. And then slowly return to your easy pose. So we've just come full circle where we start, and we end in the same place, bringing your hands to your heart. So just a little personal, when I first started doing yoga, I found Shavasana so challenging. So every time we try to do Shavasana, 1 minute, 2 minutes, some people love 10 minutes of Shavasana. As a dancer, it was personally challenging for me. So for some of you, that may be your favorite part of class. There's a t-shirt that says, I came for the Shavasana. So whatever the Shavasana is for you is what is meant to be. So just embrace the Shavasana. And bring your hands to your heart on that note, bringing your thumbs to your heart, your thumbs to your lips, and to your third eye center, your home of wisdom and intuition. The inner light within me honors the strength, courage, and enthusiasm within all of you. We bow together and say, Namaste. Namaste, everyone. My husband just said namaste. Namaste. Give yourselves applause. And I think we're going to keep going with the yoga, so we'll see you same time again next Friday. Stay healthy, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. It makes my week to see you guys all on Fridays. And let me get my glasses. And hopefully I'll see you soon. And let me know if you got your crow pose today. Oh, you're welcome, everyone. Thank you, thank you.